Health Canada is actively blocking our investigations into what they were being told by Chinese diplomats about the coronavirus and when they were being told it. Rebel News is trying to uncover what Health Canada and the inept Minister of Health at the time, Patty Hajdu, were being told by Chinese diplomats about the pandemic as it unfolded. We wanted to know who told Hajdu to say that closing the border was racist. Take a look at this.
So when I hear that Chinese Canadians are being targeted based on either their sort of ethnicity or any other reason, it reminds me of the time that the Chinese Canadian community had during the SARS epidemic, and it's quite concerning.
That whole interview sounds like it was written by a Chinese propagandist, and I wanted to know if those talking points were coming right out of the embassy or the consulate, or if it was just something idiotic enough for Pandemic Patty to cook up on her own, knowing that she would absolutely get no pushback on it from the now fired CBC conspiracy theorist Wendy Mesley. So we asked Health Canada for all correspondence sent by members of the Chinese diplomatic service and or the Chinese government to Health Canada representatives from December 1st, 2019 to September 29th, 2020. What were Chinese diplomats saying to Health Canada? What were they sharing with Canadian officials about the coronavirus? And when were they sharing it with us? I know there were communications because I've gotten communications from this specific time frame in the past on other issues. And on those other issues, we know the Canadians bowed to Beijing. Here's a previous story we did on the Chinese government pressuring Transport Canada to change the signs in Canadian airports to stop warning about Chinese hot zones at the beginning of the pandemic. Naturally, Transport Canada folded to communist pressure like one of Trudeau's cheap costumes. I tell you about this because I want you to know I've been able to get these sort of communications in the past. But now we are being told there are only 6 pages of diplomatic documents between the ministry dealing with the entire pandemic and the diplomats from China. 2 of these pages are regarding an invite of Patty Hajdu to a party at the consulate in Toronto. And for the rest, we aren't getting to see these 4 documents because they constitute apparently international secrets. Look at this. The head of a government institution may refuse to disclose any record request under this act that contains information on the disclosure of which could reasonably be expected to be injurious to the conduct of international affairs, the defense of Canada, or any state allied or associated with Canada, or the detection, prevention, or suppression of subversive hostile activities. Friends, I'm going to keep going, but I need your help to do it. I will appeal this redaction, and I'll have to appeal that appeal too. This takes time and it takes money. If you can help, please visit our special website for paper trail investigations at rebelinvestigates.com. And thanks again to everyone who donates to make my work possible. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. I want to know what Chinese diplomats were telling Health Canada about the pandemic. Were they giving the Canadian government talking points? I'm going to do my best to find out, but I need your help to do it. If you'd like to help offset our research and access to information filing costs, please donate at rebelinvestigates.com.